Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to control the space between table cells. When you look at this table here, you see this white gap between all the cells? That is called border spacing. And I'm going to show you how to control that, also how to get rid of it if you don't want to have any space between your cells. Okay, so this little space here is called border spacing, and by default there's some number of pixels. So if you wanted to make it larger, for example, so you could use border spacing and you could pick a number. Let's pick a big number, 50 pixels. See how much space is between them now, or 20 pixels or 10 pixels. Anyway, so that's how you can add space between cells if you wanted to. A lot of time you don't want space between cells, and you can get rid of that entirely. First, I'll delete this, but we still have some space because there's a default, border spacing. To get rid of it entirely, you use something called border collapse. Border collapse. And now it has two values, either collapse or separate. Separate is just the default, means separate the different cells from each other. So it means add border spacing. So that's one of them. If you use collapse, then it gets rid of any border spacing. Even if we had border spacing here set, let's say we had 500 pixels, it would still not have any space because we're using border collapse. Alright, so now that got rid of all of our space between the table cells.